Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Simnaya. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. When Donald Trump said he loved the poorly educated, that man wasn't lying because he was actually right. Because I am not saying I am too bright or I am too smart, but there are some certain things you see MAGA do. You ask yourself questions like, how did they get there? Is their brain actually functioning real good? Because tell me how some people, Jasmine Crockett was up there telling you people the truth about the stimulus that you all thought it is like hitting your accounts today, tomorrow, and you all thought she's being silly or ignorant. You are the ignorant one, and you should make research by yourself. Who told you that the government will just wake up one day straight up and start paying you money? And it has not occurred to you that there are some procedures. That is, if that will ever happen, that there are some procedures that will pass before you all start getting that. I mean, it's really appalling that some of you will never read, but you are so eager to come out online and start denigrating Black women, and at the same time using some stereotypes on them. You have failed as a man. And mind you, I do not want anybody to target Black men, right? Because the Black men I know don't do things like this. I know what I am saying. So I please do not want to hear Black men in the comment section, because these ones are the ignorant ones. The 80-something% ones will never come out and behave like this. Let's get into this video.
He likes the idea of giving some of the savings from Doge back to Americans as kind of a dividend. Would you support that?
So no, we are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
All right, Crockett, let's get this straight. We're not into giving out money, but wasn't you just campaigning for reparations? Nah, that can't be true. We're not into giving out money unless you're an illegal, right? Nah, that can't be true neither. No, we're not into giving out money unless you're Ukraine, or unless you're one of these nations that has nothing to do with us, and we give them millions and millions and millions of dollars for voter awareness. Boy, you Democrats ain't just cooked, y'all burnt out. And you don't know what $5,000 can do for the average American? I'll tell you what, for some of the Black women, that $5,000 will get them better lashes and a better wig than you got. So, money well spent.
We are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
What? Bitch, what? You mean to tell me you ain't in the business of giving away money? What the fuck is the immigrants then? Bitch, what the fuck is the immigrants? Huh? You don't give away fucking money. What is USAID? Bitch, what is that? Bitch, what is that? Huh? You don't give away no motherfucking money. These people are fucking crazy. This is a fucking clown world we live in. Am I retarded? Am I the one slow? Because you can't make me believe I didn't hear them people say they was gonna give away $25,000 to new people to get fucking houses. You can't make me believe that. That sounds like giving away some fucking money, Jasmine. That sounds like we're giving away shit, Jasmine Crockett. You stupid, batshit motherfucker! Take the dumbass wig off, bitch! Take the wig off!
So no, we are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
All right, Crockett, let's get this straight. We're not into giving out money, but wasn't you just campaigning for reparations?
So is this warning good enough? You know that Rocket Raccoonery is going to ensue as these Rocket Raccoons are out here on Master's Glizzy. Let's get it.
Ghetto rep, Walmart rep, Jasmine Crockett just said, because you know Trump and Elon are talking about giving out $5,000 as a refund, 20%.
So the first Rocket Raccoon was LJ the Conservative Truth, which is, I guess, perceptional. And the one struggling with those two brain cells to produce a coherent sentence, that would be Reverend Jordan Wells. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention Ace Smart _10. You can't make this up. And he's jumping around in this video talking about, I can't believe that she said that. And we can't forget Jerry Live, because even though the glizzy of white supremacy may be small, they are more than willing to swallow.
President Trump says he likes the idea of giving some of the savings from Doge back to Americans as kind of a dividend. Would you support that?
So no, we are not in the business of giving out money.
So all these male Rocket Raccoons have shown me that they don't believe in watching entire interviews before they swallow the glizzy of white supremacists. See, this is what they're posting.
Trump says he likes the idea of giving some of the savings from Doge back to Americans as kind of a dividend. Would you support that?
So no, we are not in the business.
So that's what those self-hating menage-a-noir Rocket Raccoons are posting. But let's take a look at what she actually said after that initial opening.
President Trump says he likes the idea of giving some of the savings from Doge back to Americans as kind of a dividend. Would you support that?
Listen, he's just telling a lie. He's not the one that had anything to do with the $1,200 refunds that people.
Now, we do understand that it's not a stretch for glizzy swallowers to use cut video. But let's even look at what she said in reference to what they are cutting away to.
Not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you if you are unable to find a job, because I am telling people we are headed towards a recession because the United States government is the 15th largest employer in the world. And so firing those that work for the federal government isn't going to necessarily create new jobs in private industry. In fact,
You all heard the if, right? But obviously, if you have glizzy on the back of your throat, it must affect your hearing also. Now understand, Doge said that they were going to give out 20% of the savings they made, and I don't know how they got to $5,000, to the American public. At this point, Doge has said it has saved $55 billion in waste. And that $55 billion figure is highly suspect when they can't even do math, because $8 billion that they claim to have saved on this one contract was actually only $8 million. And then you have to be extremely liberal. So let's take a low figure. 200 million Americans over the age of 18 that would be eligible for this so-called $5,000 check. That conservative figure would come out to be $1 trillion. $1 trillion. Let's just speed past the fact that 20% of 55 billion is not a trillion. And let's also skip past the fact that the United States budget for the last fiscal year was $6.75 trillion. And let's get to the fact that out of 3 stimulus checks passed out during a pandemic, they only totaled $814 billion. That's billion with a B. I'm just going to leave this right here because you all are stupid.
I need the people of the world to understand something. The reason why Donald Trump gets away with trying to bend reality is that his maggots, the majority of them, are uneducated. You have people getting on this app, TikTok, telling people they're going to get an $8,000 monthly refund from the government. And that TikTok was viewed millions of times. Anyone who understands government knows that laws have to be passed for any money to go to any citizen. And they can't even use a calculator, because $8,000 a month times $341 million would more than bankrupt the United States, because we don't even have those trillions of dollars anyway. America borrows money from all over the world just to finance their deficit. But this is what the problem of America is. a total lack of education, a total lack of common sense. So you're dealing with 77 million people who are in a bubble of unreality, who do not understand economics, they do not understand how the world works, they do not understand trade, they do not understand anything about tariffs. In the meantime, China is going to kick our ass, because now that he has started a trade war with almost everybody, all these countries are going to China to make new trade agreements. And China has 1.5 billion people. Now you tell me who is going to win that fight with 1.5 billion people. They have the produce, they have the electronics, they have the cars, they have the phones, they have everything for your house, for your farm. Who's going to win that war? We know who's going to win that war. So keep paying attention to Donald Trump and his foolishness that he continues on a daily basis to distract your asses. In the meantime, China is just quietly going around the world and getting trade agreements, and the U.S.
This is all I got from this video. And when this man said he loved the poorly educated, trust me, that man wasn't lying. Because tell me the reason why that man was there screaming out loud for no reason. And why was he using the B word on Jasmine Crockett? Jasmine Crockett, a congresswoman, educated woman out there telling you the fact. And you think she doesn't know what she's saying. And you told her to go and remove the wig and the lashes. And the other one said to buy black people lashes and wigs. Like, how did black women get into this discussion? This is the problem I have with some people. Because tell me how black women got into this discussion. You left the stimulus check, but are you people not thinking right? That how is that stimulus check going to get to you? Did you people not thought about that? And because, like, tell me how they are going to pay you how many $1,000 for how many persons? You did not sit down to think about it. Because I do not live where you live. But yesterday, I sat down and thought about it. I was just laughing at the white women who were screaming, like, you know, that they heard that stimulus check will be coming to the MAGA women. They were really very happy and excited that they said they can't wait to have it in their account. That is to tell you one of the reasons why these people do not want to go out there to do what they are supposed to. That is to protest. Everybody's waiting for the $5,000. Now, I am going to say this for those that really want to hear. Please continue with whatever you are doing. Focus on your work. Focus on your job. Look for a way to create more business. Look for a way to create more hustles for yourself so that you will have enough. Because do not keep your hope on any stimulus. I know my own people, the ones that know what this world is talking about so far, are not waiting for any stimulus because that is a joke. And before something like that is being paid, are they not thinking that it's going to pass through a process? It's going to pass through a process. Or is it not? At least for now. We haven't seen anything. Nobody has ever signed any deal or anything. Let's just say maybe we are thinking it's going to happen. But at this point in time, you all are not getting anything. So go back to work for those that, especially those naughty ones out there screaming, thinking that they are going to get something by fire, by force. And mind the kind of words you use on Jasmine Crockett. Why? Because she is a star woman. For those that do not know, you think you think you can speak to everybody the way you want, like that. Mess around with every other person, but not with Jasmine Crockett, because she is everything standard and classy. I am going to clock out here, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.